Hi, hello there. Welcome to my channel. This is Evee of Divine Goddess V6. I hope you've been well. And if you feel like you haven't been well, I hope you've been strong or striving to be strong. Okay, I know a lot of us are going through a lot of dynamics right now, and it might be, feeling like a lot for many, okay? So I felt the need to come on here. I am exhausted. My journey has, I feel pummeled for my journey, okay? Yeah, my head's starting to spin, and I wanted to thank you. So there's a couple of things I want to touch on before we begin today. We are going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine after I speak on the following topics and points, okay? I wanted to thank you for those of you who have newly joined me, and I want to re-welcome those who have been staying with me and, really propelling this channel's growth. Your energy is the foundation and basis of what we're building here, okay? And, all right, I'm noticing that, I have a new string of amethyst lights, around this, and I just want to give it, like, more of a upliftment, more of a high vibe mode, right? So this is what this is for. So between what I'm saying right now and along with the lights, I wanted to also touch upon the fact that I am so amazed and happy by the demonstration of processes of the divine feminines out there, who have been more active and, in show of their strength and supporting one another. I was, wow, just the dynamics of that, I felt like it was so divinely guided, and, your light is so strong, right? Each of our lights are so strong, and, we are built and, to exist where we are in order to help the other. And, us divine feminines being on this, twin flame journey, right, is helping, ourselves, and others. And I was just amazed at the amazing example of those, who are living just that, who are showing just that, right? Because, I'm learning just like you. I don't know more than you. I have my gifts, you have yours, and I am utilizing my gifts and to help the collective, right? So now that, you have divinated and you have discovered, what path you're on, yet you're on this twin flame journey, right? The journey to the self, vibrating the highest frequency in your divine alignment for your perfect vibrational match, right? Your twin. And I want to say that, when you make, your recognition, you're awakened to yourself, you belong to this twin flame collective, okay? And you have the resources, right, in this collective to rely on the strength of the collective to help you from where you're at, right? Whether that is, to, decipher, if the messages are for you or not, you go to spirit, right? Because the collective strength is, your strength, right? It's a give and take process. You're kind of giving into the collective, and you're receiving strength, from the collective. You're receiving wisdom, that energetic support, right, from this collective. So, there was a couple of I think conversations below in the previous readings, if something doesn't resonate with you, it's not yours, okay? And if you have trouble understanding something, you understand it without damning it first, right? You look at it with clarity. And I wanted to touch and mention upon the fact that the last time I did this reading, some people were confused, and, I felt as though they chose to hear, what they wanted to hear, because if you don't go into a reading with an open mind or having a good sense of yourself to begin with, either these messages are going to confuse you, one, or two, it's, they're not for you, right? if you're strong within yourself, right, clear, go in with clear, clear mindset and, balance, and know what this is for you. I do not condone any sort of toxic relationships. I don't condone any abusive relationships. That person made me angry. But I had to restrain myself, and I realized that, this person really wanted clarity, and I felt like, she felt closer to her answers, with watching, whatever reading she was, watching. And I just felt attacked. And, when you are not clear about yourself, and this is what I'm getting at, and this is kind of spewing into different directions here. And forgive me, I am exhausted today, and I'm trying to be as clear as I can. You have to know for yourself, what is yours and what is not, right? Your twin, when you're picking up on their feelings, right? Usually, my head's spinning, is usually low vibrations, okay? When you're not in balance, you're picking up on that, and then you're projecting onto the rest of your life with that perspective, right? Because you are not clear that this energy is upon you, and that you had to cut cords, and you had to keep clean. You have to stay in your own strength, and be in your truest self, right? And be in in divine spirit. And when you're looking, okay, my head's spinning again. When you are deciphering and confused about, how to take a message, or how to, if something is for you or not, you got to remember how you are coming into the message, right? Are you looking at it with eyes of, discernment and, the highest discernment, right? And are you looking at it with, with a heart of spirituality, right? That it's not overnight? Or are you looking at it, for right here, right now, and upon, what you're expecting, right? You have to be balanced, and you have to give room to spirit, and these readings are to validate what you already know. I'm not predicting anything here, okay? There's no predictions involved. I'm reading to you what I read in the cards, and, you are comparing these messages to what you already know, okay? I don't know how else to describe it, and it's not like it doesn't matter. It does. Most importantly, you have to know yourself, okay? You can't just go blindly into any reading, right? And think that it's all for you, I'm phrasing this incorrectly. You have to be true to yourself, right? And it goes back down to, your twin flame connection, okay? If you are not seeing your messages, clearly, if you don't know yourself clearly, if you don't have self-love for yourself, okay? If you don't know yourself and offer yourself, if you don't love yourself, these answers are not going to be any more clear to you, okay? Because you are not being authentic with yourself, and you're not giving yourself, that kind of patience and time. So if that's the attitude you're going to, carry something in, or see something in, and see your situation and your connection in, what are you going to get out of it, right? You're always going to be stuck in doubt, because you never trusted it to begin with. You never gave yourself the time. You didn't give yourself, you didn't give yourself the room to breathe and to love yourself, right? You didn't love yourself first. So if you don't love yourself first, it is really going to be unclear to you, what information follows that, okay? I know I didn't describe that as well as I have liked. I am really tired, you guys, and I hope you can read between the lines and trust your own intuition, okay? And really quiet, your chattery minds, right? And, quiet that chatter and allow for spirit to speak, okay? So now, we are going to move forward, and we are about to embark on a reading for the divine feminine, okay? I noticed the DM light went out, and so this is confirmation for me that I'm basing this primarily on the divine feminine, okay? And when I'm speaking of divine feminine, divine masculine, I'm speaking of energies, all right? So you can be, you know, physical body of one or the other and still house both, all right? I'm speaking of energies. All right, so let's see where we're at. And another thing is that for some reason, as I started this reading, you know, the background noise reel decided to go out again. So I feel like, oh, my head's spinning. I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, really take the time to focus, you know, without distractions, you know, really take the time for yourself, okay? And, you know, without distractions. And you got to remember, and I say this in every reading, you know, whatever the divine feminine does, because she's the most intuitive of the pair, all right? And she's paving the way for her masculine, okay? To follow, all right? You're paving the way. And, you know, when you take care of yourself, when you love yourself, you know, that gives room for, you know, the divine masculine to come into, you know, their own self-love for themselves. Do you understand? All right, let's take a couple of deep breaths and we will begin. Sacrifice was the card just now, and I feel like, oh, my head's spinning. I feel like for many, to believe in oneself is a certain sacrifice, okay? Because it's something you've never done before. This is something you know, it's scary, right? It's within you. It's within you. It's within your power, within your weaknesses, within your strengths, and within your shadows, all right? Very, very important. All right, so Spirit, please allow me to receive the highest messages for the person watching. What does Spirit want you to know? What is the message Spirit most want you to know right now, Divine Feminine? What is the message that Spirit wants to bring up the Divine Divine Feminine must know? All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have harmony. Wow, that's beautiful. My head starts spinning again. It's number 6. Divine Feminine. Ooh! So my hand literally just kind of, for some reason, grabbed on this bunch and it's kind of dropped. I feel like for the Divine Feminine is kind of biting off more than she can chew. Taking up more than she had planned for. Yeah, unexpectedly hiccups, big hiccups, and they didn't realize how much they were chomping off, ticking up the bit before, you know, it decided to fall, right? So some of you might be experiencing some mini tower moments, okay? Or mini as in like just smaller tower moments, inner tower moments, okay? All right, let me show you what we have, because we have a lot here. My head is really spinning, you guys. All right, Passion Ignite is number 1. This is in reverse. This is the Magician's energy, okay, in reverse. We also have Rejoice and Celebration in reverse is number 3. We have Rest and Rejuvenate, number 4. Wow, this is kind of a succession, huh? Let's see. We have Trapped in Fear, number 8. Wow, do you guys see where this is going? And then we have the Throat Chakra. Oh my God, you guys, number 5. And then, let's see, we have, oh, my head's spinning. Financial Material Changes, number 5. Okay. Let's see. And then this one was Face. Oh my God, there's so many, you guys. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, Triumphant Success is in reverse. And then there's Emotional Loss, number 5. Disruption, which is about fragmented energy, number 16. And New Beginnings. Oh my God. Okay, wow. This card has been making quite the appearance in many, many, and many of my personal readings, okay? We're going to take clarifiers, but let's see about what, where, what. Okay, all right, so now the bottom of the deck is powers in reverse. All right, so I'm just gonna give you my take right here, and then we'll go through all of these. And I have a lot of new decks I just newly acquired. I can't wait to share them with you. All right, so the first one we have is the Passion Ignited. I feel like, you know, you are tired out, you are dumbed down by your journey, whether that is, you know, with your journey to yourself, you know, and or, you know, the journey, you know, with your twin. Okay. I feel you exhausted. I feel you depleted. This is the card when it's in its upright state. Okay, this person looks like they're more in like a celestial, you know, heavenly orgasm. Okay, this is in reverse. I feel like this person is about, they're asleep. They're just tired. They just want to sleep. It's almost like that groan, that inner groan of like, come on already, you know, fuck this. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Fuck this. That's what I'm getting. And it's like, you know, you have all the tools you need. You have all the right prospects in your mind, you know, for your thoughts about, you know, what to go and what to do, right? You had even started to master this, you know, your sacral chakra, right? You know, you're feeling your courage, you're feeling your excitement for life, you know, you're feeling your happy courage and your sexiness and your, you know, ooh, my head's spinning. You know, you're feeling your body. You were in your body. Something happened where you feel depleted. All right, that passion is depleted is what I'm getting. Yeah, rejoice in celebrations in reverse. Some of you might be heavily, you know, not meditating, I'm sorry. I meant to say medicating, but meditating came out. So some of you might be healthy in that regard, you know, as far as meditating. But I feel like a lot of this energy has been prompted because you want to run away from it, and you want to be distracted from it, right? It's like no matter what, you're not being able to detach yourself from, you know, your feelings and your expectations. All right, you feel this happy ending, you know, or this happy chapter, this happy something, you know, the lighter days are coming. And I feel like some of you are going, no, they're not here, you know, I see them, they're on their way, but they're still not here. Okay, and so the expectation factor, and it's making you tired within yourself. Okay, this is where the rest of rejuvenation is coming in, number 4, all right? So I feel like some of you are, you know, trying to keep balance in you know, resting your mind, resting your thoughts, you know, and keeping your heart open in compassion, right? Those so tired. But I feel like a lot of this is getting lost on the wayside because on your way to the rest and rejuvenation, you know, you just been wanting to run away, okay? And just really tired. Yeah, feeling that, you know, nothing's working out for you, you know, because you can't see what's going on, you know. I feel like a lot of your twin's energy is affecting you, okay? You are picking up on your twin's energy, and it's making you feel trapped, all right, in fear, right? You're picking up on, you know, somebody else's fear, you know, other just fear that's aside from your own, right? And compounded with fears already inside you, this is making you feel like you're not going anywhere, right? No matter what you're doing, no matter how much, you know, you're buffering or not buffering, or, you know, meditating or not meditating, you feel like you're running in place is what I'm getting. And it's a matter of speaking up about boundaries, okay? This is the first thing that came up to me. I feel like this is energy that is, you know, with your person that you're picking up on, okay? And this is affecting you. We'll see how that's affecting you shortly. And I feel like also as well as your twin is going through, they're receiving new activations about, you know, being in their authentic space, right? You are picking up on this. You are being given a new, more wise, more clear vernacular with your soul journey right now is what I got, okay? Yeah, being able to speak about a loss that you've had, being able to in a place of acceptance in your authenticity about the situation you're in, okay? No matter what it is. Twin or not. That's what I'm getting. My hand's getting really hot. Yes, and it's like speaking your truth with ease and beauty is what I got. Yeah, no matter what, it's what I just got. Wow, how beautiful. Yeah, my voice is kind of, ooh, wow, cool. We have financial and material changes in reverse. Okay, this is another number 5. Wow, look at this, you guys. Woo! I feel like this is mirroring energy, okay? And or if you are with a karmic other or a third party other, this is changing. You are being prompted and provoked, by the divine to speak up, okay, about how you want to leave a financial and material matter, okay? That's what I just got. Yep. I heard for some of you that you want to be married to yourselves now instead of the other person. This just got, wow, it's like getting closer to yourself. And then down here we have triumphant success, number 1, another number 1, okay, that starts off like right there. Both the magician's energy. This is also the Ace of Swords in reverse energy to me, okay? This is a card that speaks about not facing the truth, but this is actually speaking about boundaries to me. For some of you, you're helping your twin help with their energetic boundary issues, okay? That's what I got for some of you. What else do we have? The emotional loss in reverse. I feel like this is another mirrored energy right here. We got this card a couple of readings ago for the divine masculine, okay? But that card was in upright state that one time. I feel like this is energy that's leaving. 5 is about, conflicts, challenges, and losses and fights. I feel like, I feel like the energy's changing for some of you. We'll see what that's about shortly. And then disruption. This is fragmented energy. I feel like, you are picking up on the fragmented energy from your twin, okay? And or this is residual, ancestral energy. Fragmented nonetheless, and this is something you still have to heal, okay? And we'll take a closer look at this shortly as well. My head is spinning, you guys. What else do we got? And we have new beginnings. Wow. Okay. So let's see what the passion ignited is about in reverse, okay? All right, so I'm gonna take this from the Dark Mirror deck, all right? This is a new deck from, who's this from? Laura Sava, okay? Ooh, my head's spinning, you guys. All right, Spirit, what is that passion ignited in reverse for the divine feminine? Okay, this card stood up on its own. We'll just get one anyway. I'm sorry, passion ignited in reverse. Wow, look at that. I feel you so tired, divine feminine. Wow. Bride in a cage. Whoa. That's a scary looking card. I'm going to read from the book shortly. This is number 21, all right? This is a 3. I feel like this is beginning to shape up for some of you that you are in a third party relationship and that is your karmic, okay? Your third party. Yeah, that's what I just got. And that would make your situation like a quadruple, a fourplex, right? A four-person contract. All right, peaceful among thorns. Wow, this is the ignoring energy. This is like a tired, ignoring energy. We'll read from the book shortly. Wow, there's so many of these. And then there is, what is that last card? Addicted, okay. In reverse, and this is a number 11, all right? I feel like this is about, this goes with that rejoice card, or not rejoice card. Wow, you guys, this is a lot. Let's start. Okay, Spirit, What is that passion ignited bride in a cage? I'm going to get a card from the... Wow, okay, cool. Yep. This is for those in 3 to 4 person, maybe even 5 person parties, okay? Yeah, you want to leave and you can't. You know, still purifying, right? And there's obsessive feelings here. I feel like this is about, you know, you are looking at your twins situation, all right? And it's mirroring yours, okay? You guys are both, you know, with other parties right now, right? And you guys are both like obsessed with each other. You can't stop thinking about each other no matter what, even though that you guys are, you know, both with other people. All right. This is what I just got. Yep. And I feel like this is a choice that, you know, these choices were made, right? Before you guys met the other, all right? Met your, ooh, my head's spinning. Met your twin. And I feel like for your person, for the person who's watching, you know, your twin is freaking the crap out right now. Like, you know, they cannot stop thinking about you. They don't know why. You know, it's obsessive. It's obsessive, right? It's like, you know, they have these, you know, really tantalizing, you know, they really connect with you intimately, you know, on the 5D, right? In their daydreams. I just, you know, they could be, you know, on a phone call, you know, doing some mundane something, you know, taking out the garbage or something, anything, you know, fixing the pipe, I don't know, putting on their underwear, who's to say, yeah, they can't stop thinking about you. Something will pop up, you know, the first letter of your name, you know, words that sound like your name, you know, that kind of thing. All right, let's see what that peaceful among thorns is about. I'm going to read from the book, you guys. Peaceful among thorns. Peaceful among thorns. All right, let's see. What number is that again? I feel so klutzy. Like, I can't move fast enough. Like, I can't move fast enough. I want to get this done, and this is, yeah. Do you get this? This is the energy I'm feeling. Number 26 adds up to an 8. Okay. I'm going to read the book after I find the page. Okay, here we are. It says, the spiritual can't solve the material, but it can transcend it. Oh my golly. Wow, that's deep. It's a moon phase first quarter, stage of acceptance, okay? This is where your person's at as far as this vibration is concerned. And I'll read that part again. The spiritual can't solve the material, but it can transcend it. Your person's kind of caught between, you know, in between worlds right now, okay? You are caught in between worlds right now. You got to remember, these are all mirroring energies, okay? So this, you know, is either you or your person, all right? And or, you know, a third party kind of prevailing these energies, right? And it's kind of spreading like wildfire within, you know, your situation, okay? Let me continue reading. Let's see. It says, we talk too much about spiritual stuff. Spiritual that, spiritual this. Not the spiritual side isn't important, especially in an age when everything seems reduced to a materialistic drive. But aren't we going too much to the other side? I have a money problem. Go spiritual. I have a health problem. Go spiritual. I have a love problem. Think of true love and go spiritual. I want to have sex. Go spiritual. If were truly able to solve problems like this, what if spiritual would have been sold in grocery stores? Sometimes to solve money problems, you need money. And to solve love problems, you need to fuck. Strange, but true. Getting spiritual is not what solves our problems. It is what gives depth to our solutions. It gives them meaning. It gives them meaningful. That's what it says, but I know it says, it's supposed to say it makes them meaningful. Sorry. It takes us from the small to the wide, from the river to the ocean, but sometimes we are not ready to make it our center, and therefore it's perfectly fine if we do not. All right. So there's a couple of things. When I was talking that spiel in the beginning of this reading, I was also, you know, trying to describe this very theme this card is trying to describe right now. When you are looking at, you know, you're listening to, you know, these readings, you know, with me or any other reader, You know, when you're looking up validations, you know, when you're receiving, you know, these affirmations, you have to look at your situation and connection, you know, in relation to, are you looking at it through eyes of spiritualism? Are you looking at eyes, you know, with, you know, just the physical, right? And the 3D. Are you using the 5D or the 3D in process, okay? And this card is, oh, DF, candle just went out. I feel like this card is saying just that, okay? It's, you know, you're choosing what to listen with, right? When you're listening to these readings, right? Are you listening in between the lines? Are you taking, you know, the stuff verbatim? Are you coming, you know, looking at your situation with, you know, eyes of attachment, right? You know, of fear, you know, of expectation, of outcome, you know, what's in it for me, right? When's it going to be over? You know, when's the good feelings going to start? You know, if you're going to ask questions like that going into a reading, right, these messages and these answers, you know, these validations are not going to connect with you entirely, right? Because you are the spirit, you know, the spiritual, you're the energetic bridge, right? You are in between, you know, one end of the stick to the other. My head's really light. It's spinning. When you know how you're looking at your situation, you know, all these answers become a lot more clear to you, okay? It's because it's thorny. You're going to get poked and prodded, and, you know, it's uncomfortable, all right? We all know this, right? We're on this journey. It's not always easy, you know, and you have to have sheer patience, right? And I feel like, you know, for some of you, you know, your sheer patience is, you're not being patient, you know, you just want to run to the drink, you know, you want to celebrate already, you know, you bit off more than you can chew, and you want to throw everything up in the air, and, you know, it's just like, well, what about me? What about now? Well, it's like Spirit saying, well, we told you, we asked you, we've shown you, you know, signs all along your way, and, you know, you believe, you keep going, you know, your person's ready, they'll come, right? Obviously, you're not entirely ready yet, okay? There's still something that has to be healed here. All right. Yeah. Addicted is here, and this is the number 11, all right? This is like somewhere between, you know, the acceptance of where you're at, right? It's not ideal right now. You know, you guys are in separation. You know, you might be in separation with yourself, right? And in a way, this journey is a reflection of that. And in a way, you know, your connection is a mirroring of just this, okay? That, you know, whatever you do affects your person. Whatever you do affects your inner person. You know, what you choose for yourself, that is great, you know, benefits your inner person, you know, tremendously, right? You know, what you do for your connection, that is right, you know, benefits your connection powerfully, okay? This is all energy. Bottom line, energy. All right. And if you don't accept it where you're at, you know, you start fixating, and this fixation turns into an addiction. Next thing you know, it's just, you know, one thing after another, right? It's just, it doesn't take you to a good place, right? Because all in all, you are so tired right now, and, you know, Spirit's saying you need to make sure you get your rest and rejuvenation, okay? You need to make sure you are in the tip-top shape, you know, of your light body, your physical body, your mental body, you know, your physical body. I said that already. Your emotional body, right? Very, very important. You know, this is done through, you know, your leadership within your own self, right? You love yourself. You have to love yourself so much to give yourself this, no matter how tired you are. You have to want to give yourself this much love and care, all right? More than the other person, okay? More than any other person. You come first. You do. You do. How could you not? You know, if your car, your vessel, you know, isn't running in tip-top shape, everything else is going to slide, all right? You have to make sure, because you're the motor. You're the motor. Because when you stay trapped in fear, right? When you stay trapped in fear, it's just nothing's moving, right? You're kind of suspending yourself in fear. everything is held in suspension. It doesn't go anywhere, right? Let's get a card on that. Spirit, what is the divine feminine embodying archetype wise as far as the trapped in fear is concerned? Why is she trapped in fear? Because I feel the divine feminine actually has been working on herself, right? Though, you know, maybe wobbly here and there, right? But still coming forward to herself first, okay? I feel like many of you are doing that, if not all of you. But that fear keeps coming up, and, you know, it's almost like it surprises you, and you're like, where the hell is this coming from? You know, I've been doing everything I can, you know, Spirit knows that, you know, I know that. And the thing is that, you know, the fear is going to coincide or, you know, exist side by side, you know, in parallel with love, right? Everything exists, you know, together at all times. It's a matter of what you choose to focus on, right? You know, you're going to choose, are you going to focus on love, or are you going to focus on fear? Are you going to choose love, or are you going to choose doubt? You know, which are you going to serve, okay? We all serve something, you know. Are you serving love, or are you serving fear, right? Are you serving your highest self first, or are you serving someone else, right? When you're not altogether clear for yourself first, okay? You can't run to something else and try to heal them, okay? When you're not healed completely yourself first. My God, my head, woo, almost fell over just now. All right, Spirit, what is that trapped in fear? Can we get an archetype with a trapped in fear? Wow. Oh my God, you guys, look at, I feel like the divine feminine has been focusing so much on the divine masculine that they're forgetting about themselves. Look at this whole deck of archetypes just came out, and I think it fell. Where did it fall over? I can't remember where it fell over on. But Femme Fatale came out, and it's in reverse. We have light and dark attributes, and I feel like this card is speaking of balance, okay? And we'll talk about that in a moment. And we also have Scribe in reverse, which is talking about, you know, studying, right? You're not studying. This is a scribe. This is a person who's not studying. This is a scribe who's playing truancy, okay? Yeah, the scribe is like skipping school, just tired, don't want to do it, doesn't think it's making an effect, doesn't think it, all right? They're not feeling it, they're not doing it, they're thinking this stuff away. They're thinking the wisdom away, they're thinking their gifts away, all right? That's what I just got. So, yeah. What else we have? Liberator, that you're supposed to do something about this. You're supposed to liberate you. You liberate yourself first, and then you liberate your person, okay? Very, very, very important. And this is like the third eye chakra, okay? What else we have? The Judge in reverse. I feel like this is going with the disruption card, okay? It's like you're judging your person, you're judging yourself, you know, it's upon your, you know, your intake, your outlook, right? For some, I feel like, you know, you stepped into the place of the divine, not in the light aspect, but in the shadow aspect, as in like, you know, when is it my time? You know, when is it coming? You know, I've done all my work. You know, this entitlement thing, right? When this journey is about humility, right? The beauty is within one's humility, okay? And I know that must sound like it sucks to some, right? Because, you know, it takes more patience. You know, it takes more work. It takes more inner work. You know, it takes more trust, all right? It takes more trust and patience. And, you know, I feel like a lot of divine feminines don't want to hear this. They don't. They want to, you know, have their cake right now, right? And it's clearly not the time, or, you know, would have been here by now, right? But you also have to remember, this is like, you know, dancing that fine soul dance, right? Dancing between, you know, what is seen, what is unseen, what you know is for you, and what you know is going to come versus, you know, what you don't see it yet, so you don't think it's coming, right? That kind of aspect, right? Yeah, that judginess. What else we got? Oh, and then victim. Yeah. Wah! Right, I can't even do that right now. I'm losing my voice. you guys have been picking up on your person, okay? And I feel like, you know, a lot of divine masculines have been under a lot of low vibration, okay? And you're picking up on this. And, you know, a lot of them have been feeling, you know, less than, okay? And feeling in their, you know, martyr mode and victim mode, okay? And for the divine feminine, you know, who has gone on this road first, right? Before, you know, chances are before the divine masculine, they have overcome this, okay, to a good degree. And I would say that, you know, for maybe you need to do some more of this, okay, because this card came up. And clearly, you know, your person is still healing from this, okay? And this is why this card's here, and this is the reason why, you know, you're feeling the way you've been feeling. You know, you're feeling your person's shit, okay? They're in a deep shit right now. That's what I'm getting. So, you know, some of you might be using this as a reasoning as to not going any further, right? You're just feeling tired. But I feel like this reading is, you know, telling you to, you know, wake up to the fact that, you know, a lot of this is your person's, a lot of this is your the mirroring energy, right? Either asked to be shielded, you know, from, you know, the third party energies, you know, for you and your person, and, you know, come back into balance, right? That's what Spirit's been saying. You know, you've lost balance, and this is why, you know, a lot of this is getting to you. Though you're fighting this new beginning, okay? Your person has been blocking this new beginning. You, because you're carrying, you know, your person's energies as well as your own, you know, it's kind of like that half pass, half mass, halfway. It's a halfway mark, okay? That's what I'm getting. Yeah. See the mirroring happening underneath her, okay? Because if she believes, there's no grounding here, really. You know, you can't see it, right? I think this person's eyes might even be closed. Hold on. No, she's looking. Her eyes are just right in front of her. And she sees what she sees, right? And this is the Fool's energy. It's just like, you got to trust. You got to be patient. And you have to remember, this is in divine timing, okay? This is in divine timing, period. There's just, it's not up to you. And this is not up to you. All right, let's see. Let's get some more cards here. So, what else? Let's see. All right. Let's look at the femme fatale. The femme fatale in its shadows says inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. Okay, I feel like this is karmic energy, okay, that it's upon your person that you're picking up on. And for some of you, this could be residual energy from your past lives that you're still carrying that you need to heal, okay? This energy is confusing you. This energy compounded with everything else that you're going through that, you know, you're starting, I feel like there's an energy of, you know, ignorance here and neglect, right? You're feeling tired. You're deciding the fact that, you know, this has no energetic benefit for anyone because you're not seeing, you know, you're demanding to see a sign. You're demanding to see something solid, right? You're pivoting it to the, you know, universe to say, you know, Spirit, you know, oh my God, my head's spinning. Spirit, give me a sign. Give me a sign right now, right? And no amount of signs that you receive is satiating the part of you that needs to already know this, all right, for yourself, that you need to be already, you know, the goddess within you, right? You know, your strengths and, you know, the acceptance of where everything is at. I feel like, you know, a lot of you have decided to ignore that, okay? Ignore your strengths, ignore, you know, what you've learned, okay? Ignoring your divine feminine power, okay? You have power to focus on giving yourself, you know, the self-love, right? More of it. And, you know, more rest is needed, you know, more balance is, you know, needed to be acquired here to move forward, okay? Because you're making all these judgment calls, all right? Because you're tired. You're tired of waiting. So you're like, okay, fuck this. I'm spirit. I want it now. And I feel like this person's not doing this and this and this and this and this. Okay. Do you not realize, Divine Feminine, when you're going that route, you're cheating your person out of their experience, okay? That is a form of selfishness, and that's a form of greed, okay? Because you want what you want right now. And that's almost like that's like a karmic energy being flushed out and purged, okay? If you find yourself feeling that way, you might want to take a second look and ask to see why, all right? Because maybe some codependent energies are still needing to be healed within yourself, okay? One exists with the other, all right? That's just law, all right? Love cannot exist without hate, and, you know, that kind of thing. You know, especially on the earthly realms, all right? Because we all came down here to learn. So let's see what you're judging. Let's see what you're judging. All right. Spirit, what is the Divine Feminine in judgment about? What is the Divine Feminine judgment about? This is another new deck. This is the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards, okay? Let's see. Ooh, why? So for new beginnings, we have abundance. Oh my God, that's beautiful, you guys. This is number 8. 8 has to do with, this is after you know, bring into balance for yourself, you know, your strengths, right? And acceptance of what's to come. When you clear all this, you know, on your part, it's not even so much, you know, about your divine masculine saying, you know, well, he's not all healed yet, you know. Well, we're talking about you right now, right? He's gonna come. You're paving the way, right? You just keep going on your merry way. He catches up to you. That's what happens, all right? You don't stand there and wait. This is not a waiting game. It's already done. It's already happening. You know, he's on his way. You guys are together, all right? Yeah, so you're going to come into abundance. When this comes into fruition, okay, is what I just got. What is this? This is relax. Oh my God, you guys, you have another card of relax and relaxation. This is number 50 in reverse, okay? This is a daisy. Daisy's push up, right? I feel like there's a lot of do or die feelings here, do or die vibrations here. It's kind of like, well, if I'm not going to get what I want, I'm just going to, you know, lop this off. I'm just going to sever this, right? I'm going to cut it. Well, you know, it's not that easy because you guys are always going to be connected forever and ever and ever and ever. You and your twin, okay? I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, and that's the hardest part, okay? The hardest part is being a part of this journey, being on this journey, you know, in connection with your twin always, and having faith in the process that you guys are coming together, that you guys are in exactly where my head's spinning, you know, exactly where you need to be, right? It is by, you know, this journey is so complicated as it is, and these my shoulders. The details of your connection is so unique to you guys, right? It's unlike any other, you know. There's many different tiers of it, right? And there's so many amazing critical details, you know, involved. It's not up to you just to say give up. Yes, you do have free will, and so does your twin. So does everyone, right? But Spirit's saying there is an absolute new beginning here for you, no matter what, okay? No matter what. No matter if your person comes back to you, you know, physically to you in this lifetime or not, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because your twin is coming to you, okay? Your twin is with you, right? Granted, it's not, you know, in the physical state, right? That you believe, you know, that you believe by tradition, okay? I'm sorry, you guys. I am so getting taken down. Yeah, this is, I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, pivot your focus, okay? Taking on way too much, all right? this new beginning's happening anyway, all right? You don't need to worry. Let's see what that new beginning's about. Spirit, can you tell us more about this new beginning? Ooh, beautiful. Wow. I feel like this new beginning is going to make more of a presence when you are more clear after you rest and nourish yourself. Okay? Wow. Home, you guys. Home. Home. Oh, God, I'm going to start crying. Yes, I feel like this new beginning is about everyone. You paving the way, right? Divine Feminine, because Divine Feminine is the healer of your, of this connection, okay? They're healing themselves, okay? You, the person watching, you're healing your person, and you, oh, my head's spinning. Ooh, you are also healing, the third parties, okay? The karmic parties. You are, and that's not for you to judge, okay? You were that person a time ago, at another time you were that person, okay? Everything exists, you don't know one without the other, okay? It's like, love and hate, fire and ice, shy and aggression, that kind of thing. Okay, my head's really light. Yeah, I feel like this new beginning has everything to do, with you going home to yourself, with your twin finding home in themselves, right? And, they're going to come into their abundance, as are you, all right? Let's see what some of that abundance might be. Spirit, can you tell us what kind of abundance are we talking about here? Let's see, let me use this deck. Let's see. What kind of abundance is the person watching going to come into? What kind of abundance is involved? What is involved? Oh, my head. Woo! Wow. Okay. Community's in reverse, you guys. I feel like this is going to be done. All right? This is number 7 is in reverse. I feel like, yep. You got to have faith in this. This is a number 7, okay? This is going to happen. This is happening, right? This is happening. I'll take a card on that in a moment. Yep. My elbow was kind of sitting on top of the victim card, okay, in reverse. You can't rely on your victimhood state of things to move you forward, okay? You must choose love. You must choose active love within your heart to move forward, okay? Period. This is what I'm hearing. Love's going to usher this energy out, okay? These are low vibe energies, right? They are. And, I feel like the situation with your twin is old, all right? The person they're with is old. The person you're with is old, meaning, it's not the first time. Yeah, action needs to be taken, you guys. You must choose love, and you must nourish your bodies, and you must pull back, all right? This energy I'm feeling is like the super fixation. I feel like this is like a nuclear warhead fixated on your person, okay? It's like like the attention on your person is on steroids. What are they doing? How are they feeling? What are they thinking? What's going on in the relationship? What's coming down? Are they leaving the person? It's like this rampage of just desperate. It's like wanting this now, right? Because you've been so frustrated, right? Next thing you know, this addiction's bringing you down, man. There's enough of this low vibration in this situation. It needs to be cleared, not fed, right? Oh, my head. Oh, wow. Woo, my head. Yeah, angel strength. It takes a lot of strength to be on this journey of yours. It takes a lot of strength to look at yourself in the mirror and to know for yourself that you are beautiful, that you are strong, that you are vibrating in your highest frequency and attracting your perfect vibrational match, okay? And for some of you, you know, if it isn't your twin that you have in mind, there's someone greater. There is someone greater. And if that, you just have to believe that. Because if your person isn't ready, you must know. You must know in your heart of hearts that the universe is preparing the perfect person for you, all right? And because you don't know everything, right? You're in this judgy factor, okay? This judginess doesn't judge everything in its, you know, in divine light, okay? And I was like seeing this white light and clarity, and you know, this energy doesn't give you that, okay? Let's see. What else? What are you hiding and ignoring? I feel like there's a lot of that here already. I had a list of questions, you guys, and Spirit, my head's spinning. Spirit just kind of gave us everything, and I guess I gotta just continue on. Emotional loss. Let's look at that, all right? Emotional loss. What's going on with the divine feminine or just a divine couple? The emotional loss card, Spirit. What is that? Wow. Atonement. Yeah, it's like being in patience for you and your person, okay? You feel like maybe for some of you that they chose someone other than you, that they didn't choose you, that they did not choose you. Okay, I'm having trouble speaking lately. For some of you, I feel like it's like hating on the fact that your person didn't choose you, hating on the fact that, you know, this person decided to go a different direction than you had, quote, quote, planned, that you had counted on, that you had, you know, you had wanted, right? And this is a card about humility, all right? Your person's atoning for, you know, everything that they've done, and maybe, you know, they've done some, you know, crappy things, you know, for, you know, in their emotionally, you know, to you or, you know, to their karmic other. Oh, my head. The thing is that they're atoning for their actions, okay? Woo, woo. You know, that they weren't right, you know, in their actions with, you know, the people that they were interacting with, okay? And you're rushing their process, okay, by demanding them to be ready now, okay, because you're ready, right? You feel you're ready, right? So you're rushing them, okay? And that's not fair. You're cheating someone else out of their lessons. You're cheating them out of their experience in life, okay? It's like giving them the answers to a test or something and handing it in for them, and they do nothing. What have they learned? You took away their experiences. You took away their lessons, okay? This is not how this journey works. You're not dictating this, okay? You're helping this to grow, and you're helping yourself to grow, but, you know, it's not up to you otherwise, all right? I felt some of you just kind of turn off the channel just now. I can't help it. This is what I'm hearing. All right, so let's look at the disruption card. What's going on with the disruption? Spirit, can you tell us? The disruption card. I'm going to grab two, actually, on this one. Yeah, disruption in reverse. Woo! Yeah, these cards are just like chunks of it, okay? You are so pented up between, you know, wow, okay, give me a second. Really wanting to know what's going on with your counterpart, okay, your divine counterpart, and oh my God, oof, oof, and kind of losing your mind in the process, okay? I felt like my head just wanted to explode with the many complicated details that I felt at the moment, and, you know, I just heard them to tell me that, you know, these aren't yours. They're not yours completely, okay? And by you wanting what you want right now, it's almost like beating a dead horse, okay? This person needs a drink of water. This person needs to be nourished. This person has to learn the route, okay? Their road, their path, and to walk on it. You're going to take all that away from them, okay? Because of what you want, it's not happening, okay? We'll look at that card in a second. All right, Triumph of Lies. Yeah. And there's a flower of fragrance. Hold on. There's a whole bunch of confusion energies here, but I'm just going to take this one for right now. Triumph of Lies. All right. It's kind of like deciding what's happening in your person's situation over what's really happening with you. Okay. Did you understand that? It's like taking over and really making judgment calls and trying to assess what's going on with your person's situation as opposed to what's going on with you on the inside, okay? Whenever you start thinking that, you know, this is too much for you, you're carrying too much because you're carrying the whole buttload, right? Your load and your person's load, okay? That's a lot to carry, and no one's asking you to do that, all right? The divine is not asking you to do that. They're not asking you to carry somebody else's load, all right? You're responsible for your own, okay? Especially first. What was I doing? Let's look at the throat chakra. Spirit, can you tell us about the throat chakra? Wow. This card just decided to like flip. Intuition came out kind of like in reverse, okay? I'll leave this here and I'll look at that in a moment. Let's get another card. What about the throat chakra with the divine feminine spirit that needs to be opened up? Wow. I feel like for many of you that so fixated in the truth, right? Because you already know the truth and you see what's going on with you in your situation. You see what's going on with your person's situation. And my head's really light, you guys. As you speak the truth, I feel like, you know, because you are clear, there's a sense of entitlement that's kind of entering in because, you know, you're picking up on the lower vibes of your person, right? That has to go somewhere because I feel like this energy isn't being transmuted, okay? That is not entirely transmuted if you're doing any of it at all, okay? This clearing, right? This shielding and all that we talked about. And that is, and you know, that is turning into like a form of bitterness. This is turning into a form of entitlement, okay? At best. And so, oh God, my head. That you are not entrusting your intuition because you're kind of turning this back onto yourself. Do you understand? You decided that it was a good time for, you know, you and your person to come together now. That it's, you know, of course it's the perfect time. Why wouldn't it be, right? No matter what's going on, because it's not in full acceptance of what's going on, and because you're listening to your intuition entirely, okay? Part of it's being blocked, all right? The entitlement is coming out, and I feel like, you know, obviously this is not happening for a reason, okay? This is the entire picture isn't complete yet, okay? That's what I'm getting. Let's get another card on this. On the intuition in reverse and for the throat chakra. Let's see. Divine guidance, number 41, fell over the relax card. You need to let the divine do its work. You need to trust. Trust, capitalize. Trust in your situation. You need to trust yourself first. You need to trust your process. You need to trust the divine's design and you and your person and for your own situation and that of your person. Okay, oh my God, I'm losing my voice. And then some. Hold on. On the bottom of the deck, we have winter, okay? You and your person are so far apart from each other right now. That could be in distance, that could be in emotional distance, that could be scratch that emotional distance. It's more like, you know, on the 3D emotional distance, okay? You guys are always together. You guys are always one and tied together. But I feel that, you know, with the wolf card, this could be also confirmation for somebody or affirmation, that your person is, you know, there's wolves, you know, they mate for life, right? This person, your twin, your soul twin, your twin flame is in a situation right now where they know, you know, you are their one, okay? But they have to purify first. Purify themselves from the situation, okay? And you can't cut them off from their experience and their learning. They are going to take as long as they take. This is going to take as long as it takes. Period. All right? That's what I just got. Let's see. What about the financial and material changes? What does Spirit have to say about that? Financial and material changes. Let me get a card from here. I'm going to get one from the Rider-Waite deck. Actually, I'm going to get it from here. Yeah. Material and financial material changes. Spirit, what is that card about? Financial and material changes. The person needs to speak up about financial material changes. Ooh. Wow. It's so charged here, you guys. I mean, every time the cards are jumping out, they're jumping up in clumps, okay? This is the fewest clumps we've had so far. All tied up. Yep. Yin and yang. This is the twin flame soul journey. And then, oh my God, and then this is the journey in reverse, okay? Number 23, number 22, and number 2. Oh, wow. Beautiful. This all has to do with partnerships and alliances, okay? This all has to do with, like, learning the divine dynamic lessons between two people, okay? Between a soul connection, a love connection, yeah, a karmic connection. I'm going to get one more card on the throat chakra. Give me a second, you guys. Who needs to speak up there? I feel like that's a mirroring energy. Spirit, what is that throat chakra? Wow. So we got patience, okay? Number 16 adds up to a 7. Definitely Spirit's saying to the divine feminine to have patience. With their situation, okay? To show themselves the patience that they would, to show their twin the patience that they would show themselves, okay? To show their divine other that they would show themselves the same kind of patience and understanding, all right? This is what I just got. Imperative, divine feminine, that you get this point, okay? And hammer it down. That you need to have patience on this journey. You need to be patient with yourself. You definitely have to be patient with your current, you know, your current other as well as your flame. All right, patience is needed all around here. You can't rush this process. How could you? Right? It's like rushing a painting. It's like rushing a song, writing a song. Okay, rushing a listen. All right. Rushing a listen. You don't rush a listen, you're going to miss out on something, right? Ooh, my head. Yeah. Really having the patience and believing that this journey is happening, all right? And that the perfect thing is happening, all right? The most divine thing is happening for you, your person, your situation, your situations, your journey, all right? This is happening for everyone. Everyone involved, right? But you're the one watching this reading, which means you're the one who's leading your connection, which means you, oh my head, you know, you have to listen, all right? This message is for you. You have to lead this with patience. You have to lead your connection, your journey with patience, okay? All right, let's take a look at this card. What are the light attributes that's helping you and your situation right now, divine feminine? I got another card of patience. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at this. Another patience card, and this is the power card in reverse. Oh my goodness. Yes, Spirit saying you can't rush this, right? The more you rush this, the more you're losing your power, all right? The more you rush this, the more you don't have power in your situation, all right? You're not trying to lord power over your person. I mean, that's like a piece of codependent energy. You understand that? Okay? So if that, is kind of ringing in your ears right now, you might, ooh, my head. Yeah, you might want to go inward and, look at your codependent wounds that, that still needs healing, okay? I feel like for some of you, that resides in your, the shadow aspect of being the femme fatale, all right? Inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money or in our power, okay? Granted, you got to remember, this is the karmic energy, okay? This is what the karmics are exuding at this time, okay? And I feel like this is with the divine masculine's karmic other, okay? Not so much the divine feminine's karmic other, though it could be. It's really connecting with your divine feminine power, okay, is what I got. Let's see. Yeah, so remember what I said about, how one cannot exist without the other, right? As you're walking this path. I kept seeing this, the devil card I was just showing the woman. And for some of you, actually, whomever of you, I'm hearing Spirit saying that, you were that person, right? You were the third party in another lifetime. You were the karmic party in another lifetime. You have learned and, purged your ways and, you are here now, right? Wow, look at this. Love begins. You have to make sure you clear the path for yourself first and then your person, okay? You just clear the path for you, your person's going to follow. That's just it. So Spirit, can you tell us about a light attribute for the divine feminine on her journey right now? Well, this card want to pop up on its own. And how about a shadow attribute? A shadow attribute. You know what? I'm going to get one more for the light and one for the dark. Okay. Wow. Universe. And then what about the dark, a shadow attribute that's helping the divine feminine? Oh, wow. Got triumph in reverse. Okay, so I wanted to get two cards for the light because I feel like this is what the divine feminine is really, holding in her being, okay? Her heart, her thoughts, her being. Wow, okay. Movement, choices, and decisions. Yeah, 2. Another number 2, you guys. Wow, this is important. My hand's burning up. Movement, choices, and decisions. I feel like you're holding yourself back, right? With your demand of now, gimme, now, gimme, now, why not now? All that whining about now, okay? All you have is now, yes, and you're whining about it. All right, that's what I just got. You're deterring your own movement, okay? You're kind of like holding yourself back. I mean, it's a very neat trick that you do, okay? I'm hearing you got to pull back your energy, okay? And bring it back to yourself. Bring it back to your center, okay? Very, very important. Look at all these chakra colors right here, okay? And this card's in reverse. It's like you're divine feminine. You already know what is good, okay? What is the right road, what you need to do, that sort of thing, but you're kind of like taking it outside. As soon as you learn this information, you're running outside with it, okay? You're running to your divine masculine with it. Let me help you with it. Let me give it to you, Instead of like really taking the time and being patient and, honing the craft for yourself first, right? And really cultivating, those gifts, whatever they may be, right? Because there's gifts involved in this one. You are being given divine gifts, it could be anything. I don't know what it is. You would know what it is. And if you don't recognize them already, is that, I feel like oh my God, my head. You know, because of your impatience of wanting this now with, come into union energies with your person, that, you're kind of skipping over the fact of, what is here for you, right? What is here for you? Because yes, you are destined to be with your divine other. The thing is that, there's always free will, and you don't know what, the other person signed up for, right? When they came back around this time around, your job is to have faith, okay? And your job is to, pave the way. If you're still being called to help, on this journey right now, and, you're obviously being called, if you're heeding to this journey, such as the universe is calling to you, you need to pull back, all right? This is what I keep hearing in my head, is like just spun light. I feel like my head's being grabbed and just going, like spirit saying, pull back, pull back. This is your situation. This is you. You're right here, okay? There's no room to move, all right? You're like stuck to it like, flies on paper, right? That kind of thing. It's like, there's no freedom here. You got to give some room for spirit to work, all right? For spirit to speak to you, for them to surprise you, right? With gifts and beauty and love, right? You're not putting a plug on it, okay? And or saying, okay, spirit, before I let go of my hand, will you make sure this there, make sure this, no, that's not how it is. You're releasing. You're releasing to the universe. You're giving your situation over to the universe, right? Because apparently this is way too much and you're carrying way more than you need to. Spirit has not asked you to carry this much, okay? You're taking over someone else's stuff, Look at your stuff first. Look at your world first. Stay in your world first. Perfect your world first, okay? And that's within your heart, all right? Wow, that's beautiful. What else? So, yes. As you and your person are tied up right now, right? Because we're talking about, I'm speaking to, you're with someone else, your person's with someone else, right? Still healing and, coming out of what they're coming out of. Because you guys are in this twin flame situation, okay? And 22 is a master number of, it's like the yin and yang. It's like the twin flame journey on steroids, okay? This is what it's saying, one cannot exist without the other. These situations have to exist, right now in order for, to bring you and your person together, okay? Into harmony, right? What was that first card we had? It was underneath that first deck. Let's get a card on the all tied up and see what's going on there. Spirit, what is going on with the all tied up card for the person watching? If they may be mirroring energies perhaps, or is this the divine masculine, or the divine feminine, or the other? Yeah, thinking way too much as a thinking woman. So, the divine feminine could be, tied up in herself, right? By overthinking, right? Overthinking their situation, overthinking, of what should be here by now, over expecting, over expectations about, where they are in their union energies, if at all, right? Because they want to be with their emperor so badly, okay? Or they want to be with their empress so badly, all right? Yeah, there's still healing going on, you guys. All right, so let's see. All tied up, Spirit, can you talk to us about that? I feel like it's going on for both parties because of the yin and yang card, okay? All right, we have deceit. We have caring connections. We have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. All right, so this is the number 41. All these are in reverse. I feel like these are mirroring energies. Seeing through the past of deceit. So for instance, your person might be in, vibration deceit. They're wearing masks in their, situations. Your person's maybe learning to take off their masks, okay? And seeing past, the deceit of, who they're with. And, divine feminine, could be, you know, in feeling tied up because, you know, they're taking over everything, right? In thought process, you know, in energetic process, they're carrying this whole thing. You know, the divine feminine is quite tied up in this situation, you know, more than their share, because they didn't trust the universe. They didn't trust spirit with their situation. They decided to pick it all up and, you know, rectify it on their own. Yeah, good luck. That's what I just got. Let's see. What else? We have the caring connection. So you both, like I said, this is, you know, this reading's for, you know, you're in a situation, your person's in a situation, right? You guys are both, you know, it looks like you're looking to heal and leave the current situation you're at, right? Yeah, this card's in reverse. I feel like, you know, there's these letting go energies that, you know, both parties are a part of and learning. Oh, my head. And revealing. That's what I just heard as well. Because for instance, I'm picking up on that some of you, the situation, as caring as it was very not superficial, but very hands off, not affectionate, you know, not physically demonstrative. Yeah, no PTAs is what I just got. And that is like a learning a bridge for you or your person, you know, in their respective connection. All right, what else do we get? We got, oh, this card came out last, didn't it? I can't remember. I think it was this one. This one came up next. Triumph came up next, I think. This is 7. This is about, you know, feeling untriumphant over, you know, the situation, and, you know, the timing of it is what I'm getting. You know, orange has to do with, you know, the courage and, you know, being connected to one's confidence and knowing that everything is going to be okay no matter what, you know, that you are in your abundance no matter what, and the best thing, the best of the best of the best of the best of the situation is coming for you, is here for you now, but is not, you know, they're not trusting it, right? You know, whether that is your energy or your person's energy, and I feel like it's, again, another mirroring energy. Yeah, both feeling kind of downcast and kind of, you guys are picking up on each other. You got to remember that, okay? So when you're not feeling like you're trusting the situation or trusting the universe, neither is your person, okay? And compounded with these amazingly powerful energies of yours, okay, with the twin flame energies, this is just it's exploding, okay? It's just, ooh, my head. Yeah, it's very, very strong. I also see that the, you know, Archangel Uriel is working in the 7th chakra for both flames, okay, in the crown chakra. And I also want to say that above that is, because this looks like the 11th chakra, okay, because it's really high above the crown. But this is saying 7th chakra for right now, and that ignites the divine, ooh, my head, divine feminine energies, okay? That's like also the soul star. I feel like both are aware of the divine working in their lives, okay, working in their situations. They're, you know, I feel like both parties, both flames are, you know, receiving, you know, signs and synchronicities in the right path. They are also fighting it, okay, because as a divine feminine is fighting the fact, obstructing the fact that, you know, she doesn't have the right to rush this. She doesn't, okay? And your person's picking up on this, okay? And this is why, you know, in essence, it could be why that, you know, if it feels like it's taking a lot longer, right? Because you're kind of getting in your own way, okay? Again, you know, you're getting in your own way again, and instead of trusting. And so, you know, next thing you know, the divine's not working here. Divine's not working, you know, source isn't working in the situation. I don't see any angels, right? Whatever it's, this like, you know, this list of trials and whines, you know, Spirit's like, we're here, but you're kind of getting in the way. Get out of the way. We're asking you to please move aside. We got this. and you're like, nope, 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 I don't see you. I'll just come back in and I'll help here. You know, next thing you know, you start like kind of bogarting your territory, right? This little spot that you're thinking you're helping. Next thing you know, you've fallen off. All right. You just want to rest and you're so tired you can't understand why. It's like biting off more than you can chew. All right. It isn't very clear. All right. So I also want to say that, you know, it's like you're holding yourself up from your journey as well as your twins, okay? That's just it. So I feel like this is what, you know, Spirit's saying is like, come on, pull back, all right? And get back into your balance because, you know, you're already busy with, you know, stuff on your own, right? You know, I'm sure you've been given gifts, you know, and you're not investing in them because you're looking outside of yourself still, all right? And or, you know, as soon as you received your gift, you know, you used it, you know, for your connection, you know, with your person, right? And they're like, okay, next. You know, it's like, instead of like, you know, really cultivating it, you know, it's like you used it in that one shot and then you just kind of like, you know, put it aside and not taking it as seriously or, you know, really valuing the preciousness, the value of, you know, what you've received, okay? Because if you don't see the value in something, you know, what's the point of having it, right? As in your gifts, as in your connection, as in your patience. All right, that's what I just got. All right, let's see what Spirit wants you to focus on. Let's see what Spirit would like you to focus on. Let's see. Spirit, what would you like to tell the person to focus on who's watching? I just saw the base chakra. Some of you might want to start with grounding yourselves, right? Because a lot of this energy it feels like it's fleeting. It feels like you don't have control over it because you don't. And it feels like it's starting to control over you, right? Or have its, you know, grips on you kind of thing. Spirit saying, you know, ground your energy, ground yourself, and ground your perspective, all right? Come back to what you know for you, which is your true self, which is your best self, which is your strongest self, all right? And this is not to say, you know, it's you. Really remind yourself of where you are at, singularly. Your person's gonna follow. You don't have to worry about them. You don't, okay? They're already busy. They're trying to detangle themselves, you know, from all this low vibe, all this confusion, all this, you know, stuff they need to heal, okay? So what does the Divine Feminine need to focus on right now? Ooh. I heard really releasing control because a couple of cards was like about to jump out, and then for some reason my finger literally just barely touched it and it caught and it wouldn't move, okay? And this is this finger on my right. It's like, was that the engagement finger, right? Wanting so much now, right? Instead of waiting to be married. It's like, you know, okay, I want to engage in everything I have right now, you know, which is the information that you have on your twin, okay? That's what I just got. Positive movement forward. Wow. Awesome. Didn't this card come out earlier? How weird. Oh no, it's this card. All right, so we have a bunch of cards on changes here. Do you guys not see? This is awesome. Yeah, there's 3 cards on changes here. There was this one, right, with, the financial and material changes, number 5, okay. This is about a loss here. And then there was the movement, choices, and decisions, okay, which is also in reverse. And then this card came out in an upright state. And, oh, my head. Number 8, about positive movement forward. Okay, this is a card about karmic balance. This is when karmic soul lessons have been learned. Okay, this is when you release your situation to the universe, when you give over to the divine, when you surrender when you accept, when you allow. All right? Yeah. Let's see what that's about. Spirit, what more about the positive movement forward? As soon as you trust, that number 8 is just going, okay? It's never ending. It's never ending. You'll never be finished with it. You know, it's on your path, okay? It's infinitesimal. Let's see what else. As with your journey, that's what I just got. Manipulation came out in reverse. This is a number 16, okay? Ooh, okay, I just got it. 16 adds up to a 7, all right? Your person's already in confusion energy, which is 7 in reverse, all right? You are not in your faith, which is 7 in reverse. You have to stand this, you have to manipulate your expectations toward yourself, okay? I feel like a lot of this expectation you're projecting upon your connection and your person is because, you know, you're not taking this on the inside for yourself, all right, Divine Feminine? And, oh, my head, hold on. I'm feeling nauseous. That you feel sick, that you might not be able to stand the test is what I just heard. That you feel weak, that you don't believe in yourself, that you don't believe that, you know, your person's on their way. You don't believe that you can do this. You don't believe that you have the patience. You don't want to have the patience because what if your person doesn't come? Do you see this line of quote? Okay, this never-ending thread. You can change to manipulate this, you know, with the vibration of love, okay? You can choose to change this manipulation, all right, into what is most productive for your connection, okay? And that is coming through it with love, all right? Trusting, believing, allowing, loving yourself, loving the process, loving your person no matter what, okay? If there was somebody else, you know, doesn't look like they're coming along, no matter what, all right? You accept that, and then you allow for the best to happen, okay? When this person, you know, maybe they're changing under your very nose and you don't even know about it, okay? As gifted as you might be, this is for some of you, a few of you, a unique message. If, you know, for those of you who are on this twin flame journey and, you know, you're learning your modalities, right? You know, let's say you're becoming a tarot reader or something and, you know, you've got quite the gift, all right? And you're realizing your gift and, you know, you're honing your craft, right? And you're seeing so clearly within, you know, your own personal, you know, readings and your connections, right? But the fact that, you know, you start wondering, you're like, well, I see it so clearly. All this person has to do is this and this and this and this, you know, and self-love, right? And, you know, they'll be there. But you got to remember, you're kind of extracting that information, you know, with, you know, 5D timing, right? Instead of, you know, where we're actually at. You know, we're in a very dense, you know, physical 3D dimension, all right? Everything moves a lot slower here. Everything moves a lot, you know, more of a density order, okay? So it's not, you know, like it is above upstairs, okay? Where time doesn't exist. Time is the ultimate anchor down here, okay? On Earth, on this plane, all right? You got to look at your situation, you know, with, you know, under spiritual, you know, spiritual essence with a, you know, with a divine heart, right? Because time is different here. Time is different on Earth, okay? Ooh, my head. Woo-hoo. You know, and, you know, this is, you also have to remember, you know, you have powers, you know, in the 5D, right? You have your communication in the 5D, all right? That is whether to your angels, you know, to your twin, you know, and to your highest self, right? And with your highest self, you can even do that in the 3D, okay? That is the first, I feel like that's the first step, right, into 5D communication is when you communicate to yourself first in the 3D. Does that make sense? It's an opening, like opening a door, a doorway. Okay. That's what I got. So let's see, what was that other card we were looking at? So Spirit wanted you to really focus on, you know, positive movement forward, right? What positive, right? Not what your wants are, not your desires at this point. Your positive movements, okay? What is best for you? What is best for your journey, your your connection, right? But you start with what's best for you. Oh, my head. You know, you first, right? If you have the power to see so clearly into your person's matter and or your own matters, you know, you have the strength and the powers to, you know, re-manipulate, you know, where that demanding entitlement, you know, factor was coming along, okay? And it was not moving you in the, you know, in a positive way forward, okay? It was halting your progress. Sorry, I can't speak. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else? Spirit, is there anything else you want to tell the viewer? All right. I wanted to take a card out for you. Divine Feminine from this other new deck I got. So, let's see. This is called Soulmate cards, but I've decided to use it for twin flames, okay? And yes, I do feel there is a difference between twin flames and soulmates, and I'll leave it at that. And I noticed that some readers decided they wanted to drop this title for whatever reason. The twin flame title, okay, not the soulmate title. I don't feel the need to do that because I feel that with this twin flame journey, it is so rare and so specific, all right? I feel like there's like, you know, universal laws just for twin flames, okay? And that isn't, you know, adheres to, you know, other forms of, you know, true love connections, okay? And I'll leave it at that. So let's get a card for you, viewer. Spirit, what do you want to tell the viewer? What lasting message or advice you want to tell the viewer about the journey that they're on in accordance with the twin flame path? Oh wow, this card just popped up. Let's see. You got two, and they are seemingly both in reverse. Let me read them too. Oh wow, you got three. These cards are new. All right, let's see. Love and respect your loved one's opinions, but remain grounded in your own truth. You are both wise and beautiful souls. Everyone has a piece of the truth. All right, I'm going to read that again. Love and respect your loved one's opinions, but remain grounded in your own truth. You are both wise and beautiful souls. Everyone has a piece of truth. I feel like that's saying a few things, okay? One of them is, you know, basically love and respect the universe's opinions and you know, what the divine timing is, okay? It's like respecting divine timing, period, all right? And, you know, all the message, oh my God, my head. All the message and the gifts that you've been receiving, all right? I'm hearing Spirit saying, take those now and run back inside yourself, okay? That's what I'm getting. What was the other things I was getting? Hold on. Love, respect, remain grounded in your own truth. This could also be for, you know, you or your twin who may be, you know, a people pleaser who worry about what other people say. You know, this is also saying that, you know, this is changing, all right? This piece is changing for you and or your person, all right? About speaking up, right? Yeah. That's what I just got. With you, I also heard Divine Feminine, you know, because 5 is about, I mean, 5 is the 5th chakra, right? Which is the throat chakra. 5s also speak of, you know, challenges and losses. And, you know, I feel like, you know, with that victim card earlier, the victim in reverse, you know, that you're picking up on your twins, you know, victim mentality kind of vibrations that they're healing right now, you know, that you choose to speak, you know, if you are going to speak about, you know, that kind of victim mentality, that you would, you know, speak it with, you know, a voice of love and support and progress and positivity than to say, you know, the lack thereof, okay, is what I just got. Really focus on speaking with, you know, truth, you know, and loving positivity is what I just got. Okay, what's the other card? We have life is constantly changing, yet at its core it remains the same. Love does not change, it only grows stronger. Change is simply unfolding, it's never-ending story. So life is constantly changing, as said, and I mentioned free will earlier, and that, you know, walk your journey, walk your path, no matter the outcome with your person, okay? You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what they signed up for, okay? But to know for yourself that the divine has your perfect vibrational match, okay, as you're doing your work. Oh my God, how did this get so long? Yeah, I can't post this. Jeez Louise. All right. My love is like an ocean, forever longing for your shore. You are an eternal ocean of love. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with a rose quartz light. Oh, that's so beautiful. My love is like an ocean, forever longing for your shore. You are an eternal ocean of love. I close my eyes and my heart is filled with rose quartz light. That is your motivation. That is your guidance, that you are fixed with your eyes of love upon your situation, upon yourself, upon your inner knowing. This is going to translate to your person. All right? This is what I got this time. I know it was really, really long. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for joining me for this reading. All right, if this spoke to you, I hope that you can help me build my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm also available on Etsy and on Instagram under Divine Goddess V6. I hope you stay in your wellness space. I hope you stay in your well-being. I hope your light shines so bright. Take care and be well.